Kai, we go features this one that is coming again. More tape keep coming day by day since Imole wife decided to learn more on television concerning work by her husband, Mobad, aka Imole. One thing in this life is to start something, another is to finish it. But this one will meet through her. I'm not sure say she go finish am because everything is coming back to her with force. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to drop the latest audio for you guys. Justice for Mobad, justice for Imole.
Army also acknowledge that they chased Prime Boy away. And because it began to make sense to me that how can Prime Boy come down from the car and Prime Boy just run to Cubana and be explaining something to Cubana? Doesn't make sense. But it makes sense that Prime Boy was chased because the Jabami said they were separating the fight and they chased Prime Boy. That Prime Boy ran away for his safety. It is Prime Boy ran for safety to go meet Cubana. The Jabami confirmed that there was a fight. He said he saw a fight. So how do we put all of these things together?
Can I answer you now? All right. DJ Bami said he saw a fight. DJ Bami was not inside that Prado. He was in a different Prado.
Was there a car inside or outside?
Sorry?
Was there a fight inside or outside the Prado?
I think it was outside.
So if he is outside too, why wouldn't he see the fight?
So now let's put it this way now. So in the main Prado, who were those inside that Prado? Because they were about to go, right? So there was OG and there was Spending. Now, if a fight was about to break out or whatever, who will be the first to see the fight? Because they were sitting in the back of the car.
The said he was already out. The Mobad has come to tell him that they should get their way out of the premises.
No problem. You're still not getting it. Hold on. Now we are about to leave, right? Mobad, Prime Boy, Wumi, everybody was already in the car, right? Now in the back seat they had Spending and OG, right? Now. A fight was about to, maybe they were about to start their fight. Wumi left the car to go and look for help, right? Now, in the back seat, there was OG and Spending remaining there. If OG and Spending that were in the car did not see that fight, it was DJ Bami that they went to call that now saw the fight.
Has OG spoken?
But Spending has spoken.
Spending was in the car, right?
Yes.
Yes. So did they fight inside the car?
No, they fought outside the car. Spending would have seen it.
Okay. Was Spending carrying the baby or Spending was just alone?
At that time, I think Spending was alone. It was when the windscreen or the window got broken. That was when he picked up the baby.
But when the Jabami said they chased Prime Boy away, they chased Prime Boy away. How many of them chased Prime Boy away?
We wouldn't know. The Russia said that happened. The Spending said that happened. We don't know.
Exactly. So that's something that they are only if you can't completely depend on them. That's what I'm saying. When we are listening to them, we should be careful. You cannot completely say this one is telling the truth because they are all defending themselves. How they will not be caught into it. And it's difficult to trust people like that. And if you see one person challenging every other person and telling his own truth, that will make sense.
Well, I'm asking you a direct question now. Who would have been in the best position to see the fight out of all of these people?
We don't know their position.
I'm asking you a direct question.
Kibami said he was outside of his own car. He was outside of his own private jeep.
Yes, he was outside of his own private jeep. Wumi went to call him.
Now, between the Jabami, he was outside of his own private jeep. And according to their position, their car was at the front. The bad car was behind. So now, between who is outside of the car, seeing a fight happening outside of the car and somebody inside the car. In fact, how are we even sure that driver was there?
Let's remove the driver now. So now between DJ Bami and Spending, who is in the best position to see the car? Don't forget the shattered glass came on Spending because Spending was the one sitting in the back. So he would have seen it because it was that window, the backseat window that he broke. He would have seen it. He can't even describe how Mobad, how the glass, he couldn't even describe it properly. Because he was just saying, I shall know that glass window shattered. He did not. You get what I'm saying? And they went to call DJ Bami. Now let me ask you another question. Now, if a car, I asked somebody here. Let me now ask you now. You're in a car with your partner, right? And you've got your friends in the back seat. And you've got some other friends in another car coming behind you. Now, a fight, maybe a downfall driver ran into your car and you came out to talk to the downfall driver. The downfall driver was about to fight you and your wife is in the car. Who will your wife call to come and join in the fight? Is it people in the backseat of your car, or your wife will go and look for the car coming behind? Who is in the best position to come to get involved in the fight?
I think it depends on the place. If it's a place where there are security, okay, she will call on the best capable person that she can think of. The best capable person she can think of.
Okay, but spending was in the back.
If you look at the size of spending and the size of Prime Boy, do you think they want to call spending to go fight Prime Boy for Mohbad?
Okay, now look at Darosha. So it's Darosha that want to fight. Darosha that is one-handed.
Was Darosha in the car that time?
But she went to call Darosha as well. They went to call Darosha as well.
That's why they said Darosha and Abdullah came chasing Prime Boy, and Prime Boy fell and he had injury in his ankle.
No, wait.
And Prime Boy never told us that.
Wait, Prime Boy had already left.
That's why I'm angry with Prime Boy. Prime Boy should tell us what happened, not be joking with us.
Wait. Prime Boy had already left, right? And they said, Prime Boy, not that.
They said they chased Prime Boy. Abdullah and Darusha, they were called by somebody. They came chasing Prime Boy. I'm asking, was Prime Boy chased or not? She won't let me one lay. Got more very
I made you Simbe Amo.
Okay, but one DJ Bami said they chased Prime Boy.
Yeah, DJ Bami said they chased Prime Boy.
Then Prime Boy friend said the same thing. Prime Boy friend said the same thing.
But this Prime Boy's friend has come to. He has debunked it. This boy, bring him up now. He says that he debunked it.
Motion, come up. Tell me they no chase. Oh
yeah, tell him to come up. Tell him to come up.
Motion, okay.
Yeah, tell him to come up.
You want to take my friend? Tell me they no chase Prime Boy.
Yeah, let him come up.
You see that they chase that he has injury in his ankle. Which can't lie. All these small boys want to be like for us like this. I don't understand. That is why today, no ever for Prime Boy not to corroborate that story. I don't feel ever rule Prime Boy out of this whole shit. And you look at it, how does it even make sense? Okay, that Prime Boy is in the car. Sorry, Prime Boy. Shit.
Paparana, beg no kill me. Yeah. My friend, I don't get that dick. You don't kill me. Oh, your legs in motion. They say when you come off, I'm going to see Mike. I wish I could drink tonight. I swear down this. I must see us and they cry. I bet Papa no kill me.
You say what?
Who paid the nurse? At the nurse country. I've been free the nurse country.
I don't ask the question yesterday. You know, and I no agree answer me. Now me first
no,
ask the question.
Mo ask Sandra. Bring Sandra up. Mo ask Sandra.
They didn't tell us how much was paid to the nurse. We have asked.
Let's ask Sandra my sin.
All these things should have been investigated. In fact, you may at least still go airport. I mean, why we never go confirm the immigration history of the Cotonou, the nurse we go Cotonou, at least they pass through immigration. I mean,
Papa, no, please now bring Sandy my sin up. If she answer him now, she
if
might
you go immigration, I go to complain. But on our own, nothing on our go fit do. Now they complain about everything. Just to confirm whether nurse indeed came back from Cotonou that day. You have not check. That's what I'm telling you. If you truly want justice, stay away from Obama pattern. Because his pattern is failure and it's only going to bring problem.
Okay, Paparano, look at the comment section.
Because the way they are going about it, they don't want justice. They only want self-glorification.
Paparano, there is a question in your comment section, and which is very intelligent question. There is a lady there, she said, so they should pay the nurse for killing. So truly, if that nurse injected Mohbad, would they pay her truly? She's not going to get paid.
No. Please wait, relax.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
What kind of a nurse? Listen. Try the same thing with any nurse right now. Call them, okay? to come treat a patient. All right? Tell me the behavior of a typical nurse. What they will do is this. One, they want to be there to see what they will treat. I don't know which nurse is preparing to bring tetanus, preparing to bring this, that only from video she know what she's coming to treat. Don't this nurse know that there was pharmacy close to Mohbad house? That if she comes, she see it, she will go and buy things there. One. Okay. Now, what if she comes and they don't agree on price? How can she jump into treatment after assessing the injury without even knowing how much they will pay her? So there would have been some money conversation, and we need to know about this. And they never mentioned it, any of them. It is either advance was paid. That's what I say. If all those things were checked, you would have seen that this not collected money. Because you're not going to be coming to treat somebody. You will spend your transport. You use your money to buy drugs, buy everything without even knowing how much they will pay you. Does that make sense? Is that the modus operandi?
Paparano, again, there is a question in my DM. Can I ask you?
Who is the person putting that question? Tell the person to come up here.
The person will not come up. My uncle, my uncle and my daddy don't like to come up. So now, can you
watching? They are watching.
No, they are member of your platform. I call them my uncle.
Let me know your dad. Let me know your dad. Is he here?
Not my biological dad. My dad, my J4M daddies.
Okay.
Now, can you explain how possibly they could have swapped Mohbad for Adura? Like a lot of people are saying it, but I don't want to buy it. Like, I don't think it's possible. But as a scientist here, what is the possibility that they could have swapped Adura? And indeed, if they injected Adura, right, with all of this medication, all this injection they said they gave Mohbad, what effect would it have on Adura?
I don't think that the nurse can be manipulated like that. She's not stupid. The nurse can be manipulated by that effect, that she will come and inject some. If Mohbad was a twin, we can say, well, possible. Adura is not Adura cannot be a twin of Mohbad. Though they look alike, they resemble. Adura is tall, Mohbad is tall. But she should be able to tell who she injected. And she knew that after her injection, there was a reaction. So she knew who she injected that went to pee, and the person that they were carrying in that car, because the nurse was in the car that they put Mohbad, right? Where we saw the car when Mohbad was announced dead, nurse was there, right? At that time, nurse will see who she treated, right?
Correct.
So there's no way.
Correct.
So, there's no chance. That has been debunked.
I came up to say something quickly, Jai.
You please wait. Let's agree on something. Come, I don't want to speak to Auntie just because I don't. Please go down. I don't want to speak. No. I have time for you guys. This is not the thing. About women is true. But there are some things they add to it is not true. They want to collect your money. And at the end of the day, court will not arrest women. And if court don't arrest women, they lied to you, they took your money, and then you gain nothing. You are the one who will be stupid. They can lie to you to get money from Mohbad and his fans. That's what they do. They tell any lies to get money. Because when they tell you those things, they know you will like their work. You will see that, yes, they are working. You'll be contributing money. That is foolishness. And the side of women, they train women to be speaking lies. I've always said, I feel for her sometime. I feel for women sometime. Because she shouldn't be going through all of this. But for women to be opening her mouth, lying on her father-in-law, what the man did not do, I can't stand it. Because I can also be a father-in-law tomorrow. I can't stand that. I will lose my son. And one daughter-in-law will still be lying on me. And what did happen? And some stupid gangsters of hers will be promoting her lies. Tarnishing my image. That is unforgivable. Nobody should pity women. Okay? That's the nonsense they too they are doing. They are doing what will make them happy. They are taking this for game. They are taking Mohbad's death for one group against the other group. We must protect our own group. We must tell things that make us happy. They are only there. And this is gangs. This is, call it any name. It's like a cult. It's nonsense. And you will see parents having children joining these gangs, these groups. This is how you destroy society. When you can't tell your truth any longer, you're only following blindly. You will destroy a lot. It was Rich Grace that said my two. Rich Grace. I heard it myself. Don't tell me that nonsense. Rich Grace. Buki Jesse was there listening to situational report. Buki said, Rich Grace, come and explain to us. And the stupid woman is mentioning my two. Nobody ever mentioned my two. Even the mother and father of the nurse never mentioned my two. Not even the nurse. Where is she hearing that from? Where is she hearing that from? This thing should have been done.
Do you think it's necessary?
You see, all these things should have been done, even by the parents or by the people around Mohbad. They should have been the one to do all of this research. You understand? Just like how you see Yomi Fabi going out to get his information by himself, and when he has a very strong information, then he uses it as an instrument. But these people around Mohbad, they are only following inquest blindly. They think inquest is that they see inquest like that holy. You know that inquest cannot play games. You know that inquest is very holy. Now, when you invite the neighbor to come to inquest, before inquest, some people have gone to meet neighbor behind, give her akara, give her everything. When neighbor they come inquest, because now you are waiting until inquest before you speak to neighbor now. Others don't go speak to them behind. Before the neighbor come to inquest, neighbor don't collect. You know, you can't expect to make you hear the truth from inquest. And it is what inquest hear that they will judge with. You see? Not to win.
But now, if you're me go do investigation on that now, and it comes out to talk, they will say people are supporting Yomi blindly. They will start castigating Yomi. If Yomi is taking all of these things into action, some people will be crying in the comment section. If you're supporting Yomi, Yomi is. But I don't understand.
They want to make money for Baba Mohbad through this case. They have seen that people are dull.
That was why they were asking that man about DNA, because they want to establish a motive. And I'm like, you cannot use that to you cannot establish the inquest.
They don't even know the right place. You go do that with the police, not with the inquest.
You understand?
Inquest can never focus on that. Only the police will try to. The police need lead. Okay, it will only be like a lead to intensify the investigation. That's what it's going to be like. Not because Mohbad child doesn't belong to Mohbad, that's what killed Mohbad. No.
Wait, but before
even center the investigation around some certain people.
But besides, before motive, you have to even find out what by the boy. Like, how did the boy, before you go to the why, and you get what I mean? You have to start with waiting by, you understand, before the why. But they want to jump why. Do you understand? They want to jump from you get me, and I don't get it. I listen to them, and
I want to say this thing: we should not be watching Mohbad. We're not earning any money from him. We are here to make people learn, to make people see that people can devote themselves and truly do the needful. Okay, we are trying our best, but nobody's going to force us under a useless man. People should not do that, please. Their lie is not lying.
Yeah. Their lying is not really lying to me, and lately I love your title. Wunmi poured the water. And
you know, it is very fine. It is
three different places that Adura, his brother, poured the water because she wanted to remove herself in case the boy went into shock. You know, based on the water that was poured on him, she removed herself. Well, now the nurse said she did.
Have you thought of what they were treating? That there was water. Let me read the first line. Okay. Like, it's crazy. Like, this guy is so.
Let me say, when they came back from the chemist, they realized they have poured water on him. not.
No, I disagree. Oh, no, I
Let's
disagree. Oh,
find it and
no.
read it.
Yeah, just go find it, please. Where we
I
are.
have it. I can read it
Don't
out.
argue. Wait
I
now.
can read it out.
Please
One
wait.
second.
Please wait. Let her read her own first. You talk about your own. But we have to agree sometimes and let some things pass.
Jagumolu do it. Jagumolu,
Yeah.
you bring it out.
But I don't want to. There's some environment I don't like to create sometimes. So like everything
Jagumolu,
must.
bring it
My
out.
mood will not just be.
Bring it
My mood
out.
no go die.
So let's say it.
One second. I'll bring
Okay,
it out.
from
One
what? Let
second,
me
one
quickly read
second, I'll bring
from
it.
the north side here. The north said, on getting to the room Mohbad was, I saw some water on the floor, which the Jibami mopped. We then moved Mohbad from the room he was to another room. It was only 4 of us that were upstairs. Me, Mohbad, Jibami, and Wumi. As I was giving the first injection, Mohbad asked me the type of injection I wanted to give him. So could it have been that when the nurse came, okay, because yes, she said that when we then moved Mohbad, that is, I saw some water on the floor which the Jibami mopped. We then moved Mohbad from the room he was to another room. So are they saying that when the nurse came there, they moved Mohbad from one room because of water to another room, and then later when Mohbad was convulsing, they have to move him to another room again? One can move where Kirimi Kilon Shele. Because the nurse is making it clear that she was there when they moved Mohbad from one room to another room.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not making sense any longer.
No.
I thought that Mohbad could not breathe, that Mohbad has gone to vomited. Mohbad has vomited, he came back and he fell. So he couldn't breathe very well, so they had to move him to another room. Right? And that time the nurse was not there.
That was the account of Wunmi. She said there was no AC in their own room. The AC was spoiled. They had to move him to Liam's room. But in one interview, she said they moved him from Liam's room to their room because that room was small.
Yeah. And if you look at this now, if the nurse can claim that they then moved Mohbad from one room to another room, Adura claimed he was there when they moved Mohbad.
Yes, Adura did say so too.
Yes, so if Adura was there when they moved Mohbad, how come nurse didn't see Mohbad? The sniper, this way you're supposed to pin me down. I don't pin my...
I'm assuming so. Because they just got us all confused. That is why I said this is public victimization. Wunmi is victimizing us, the public. On the more serious note, Wunmi is victimizing.
One minute. Let's hurry by session. So the sniper moved from one room to the other. Now nurse is confirming that she was there when Mohbad was moved from one room to another. How can you both be moving Mohbad?
It was you that was buying excuse for. No, you were buying excuse for the nurse, and I kept my mouth shut because I always said.
What you were bringing is not solid now.
See, Papa, no, me, I don't like to argue for too long. No. It's solid or no solid. I have been able to say that there is no way. No. Papa, no, wait. I have been able to prove that. There is no way the nurse did not see Adura upstairs. But you said there is a way, and I've left it like I don't. Me inside me, I know that there is no way.
Just wait. Aside from this, prove to me, where do you find that the nurse met Adura upstairs?
So I went with Adura's CTC, where Adura said when Wunmi called she went upstairs, right? Then I went to DJ Bami. When DJ Bami said when he was going downstairs, Wunmi called him and he went back upstairs. And when he got upstairs, he met Adura there. And I said there is no way that Wunmi will call for help when DJ Bami and the nurse was going downstairs, that the nurse too would not run back with DJ Bami. There is no way.
Okay, you are assuming she would have run back. Yeah, no, you are assuming the nurse ran back, right?
Yeah, but that is what is going to happen on the normal, like on a scale of 10.
What if the nurse already knew what was happening and she knew that she must quickly get to pharmacy and get drip to resuscitate Mohbad and be heading towards where she wants to go and get drip?
But don't forget that this same nurse told us that she went with DJ Bami, so there is no way the nurse left alone. If the nurse left alone, that would have
They
been
are all lying.
okay.
They are all lying. Instead of
You understand?
Instead of women to focus on this thing and explain to us, fini, how it happened. She's talking about Baba told them to bring Mohbad. Baba said, that is what I hate about this lady. Sometimes I'm trying to see how I can even support, I'm trying to understand how I can say, okay, Papa, what if this lady is your sister? Let's even say you want to try to make what she's saying make sense. I'm trying sometimes. That's why sometimes people say, Papa, it's like you're supporting women. I'm not supporting women. I'm just trying to be a human being. This person is a human being. Okay? But whenever I try to say, let me even try to understand women cannot be understood. Who collected certificate? Does that make sense?
At a point,
they never told us.
So at a point, they said the lawyer. At a point, they said the lawyer.
That's why when they said, when your mate said it, I said, I don't believe it. I said, I don't believe it. Okay? Because, I mean, and if they say so, then it means the lawyer is in trouble. Because you were told to go drop Mohbad in the morgue. That's why a medical report was given to you. Why did you not change? Why didn't you do what we were told to go do with the medical report? Why? And when the parents were moving Mohbad out of that house, why didn't you submit it to them as a lawyer? You went away with it. You came to their home. You take certificate and went away with it. Medical report. You went away with it. You go explain tire. You go explain tire. You go explain tire. And you can't go to a lawyer. Not that Mohbad wrote will. Mohbad did not give up. Mohbad did not wrote any will. Mohbad did not tell lawyer, come and talk about my property if I die. Lawyer is telling Baba how to share Mohbad property. Not lawyer will be telling me what to do with my son property. Unless there was a will. If there was a will, that's the only time lawyer can come in. And be saying, Baba, your son, when he was alive, this is what your son has agreed to. And then we'll call for a meeting, and then we'll see how true is that. But not that there is no will at all. No will at all. And lawyer will be coming from nowhere and be telling Baba Mohbad what to do with his son property. Lawyer, ordinary lawyer. You go bring that contract where you and my pikin get. If you are a lawyer for a modernization, you are not Mohbad's PA. Okay? How is lawyer suddenly acting like a PA? You are going as far as taking someone's medical report. Is that how you should practice